Hi, Dr. Ashraf. Do you remember me? You're my knight in shining armor. My name is Vicky Mannef, and I'm a retired teacher. I got into fitness because I fell. The pain was terrible. My surgeon at the time was ignoring me, saying it was my back, and I kept on telling him it was my hip. And I went to a pain management center, talking to a doctor there. He took 2 x-rays, and he told me, your right hip is full of arthritis. He said, you need a hip replacement. Came back a week later and he says, well, I have a friend. He's in Hoboken. And guess who he sent me to? I was told that I'd get a telephone call. I expected sometime the next week. Friday morning, 10 o'clock, there was the call for an appointment. I went the next week, and a week later, I was in the hospital for a hip replacement. The doctor, he's my knight in shining armor, and he will be my knight in shining armor the rest of my life. I didn't want to be crippled the rest of my life. I didn't know what it would do to me, but I had no other choice. I could barely walk. I knew I went to the right person. I knew he'd do a good job. When it came to getting out of surgery with the hip replacement, I was told not to get out of bed. It wasn't a decision. They had the leg press. When I had severe arthritis, that was the only machine I could go on and exercise on without having pain. My legs got very strong, and I could lift quite a bit of weight. My trainer, Mike Duffy, who suggested that I go into competition.
So we trained her before the replacement to strengthen up the whole area. Recovered really quick. She came back, and today you witnessed Vicky's max. This is the most she ever did on a deadlift. Was 140 pounds. Her national record is 120. So next meet, set another national record.
When I went into the competition, I wanted to make him proud. 3 judges, they went wild. Everybody stood up and gave me a round of applause. I never thought I'd be doing what I'm doing now. Dr. Ashraf, about 3-4 years ago, you replaced my hip. You did a wonderful job. I thank God every day. If you did not do such a superior job, I would not have been able to accomplish the following. First place in New Jersey, first place in the nation. December 8th, 2024 event, deadlift competition for my age, 72, lifted 120 pounds. I don't know what to say to you or how to thank you for what you gave me. You gave me a possibility of a new life. Because of your superior job on my hip, I was able to start working out. And if it wasn't for you, this would have never happened, and I wouldn't be walking around and jumping around like I am. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to continue and just do the best that I can every single day.